Hi guys, so today I have some more spooky mail for you, and these are some Halloween pieces which I have been sent by the Midnight Crafter. So as I've mentioned countless times now, on the Facebook groups you can put out little posts just saying, if anyone sees this, please can you get it for me? And the Midnight Crafter was a very busy lady, and she picked up loads of the stuff which I was after. She did send it to me all in this box, so I thought I would just open the box with you today. Obviously I know the things which are inside it because I did ask her to pick them up for me, but I thought I would show you since it is all so nicely wrapped in here. So two of these things have been bubble wrapped. So the first thing is this, and oh my goodness, look at this tiny little bat sticker which she's put on there, which is adorable. The Midnight Crafter did actually post me something before, and I actually kept the bubble wrap, like it's on my pinboard, I can see it from here, because she put all these really cute stickers on. I was like, I have no idea why I'm saving bubble wrap, but it's just too cute and spooky to throw away. So the first thing that she picked me up was this little bat tea light holder, and when I saw it, I absolutely loved it. I have seen this style of bat tea light holder on like various different websites. You can get it through the Tesco's direct website, but mainly this is sold on the online store, not on the high street, and these are around £15 online. So when I found out that Poundworld were bringing them out, I was very excited. Now we don't actually have a Poundworld in the vicinity of where I live, hence why I did ask the Midnight Crafter to pick me up one, because when I saw these last year I did really want one, but I wasn't down for paying so much for one. And I'm not really sure how Poundworld works, but from what I can tell, not everything is actually a pound. So I believe this was either £2 or £2.50, which I still think was a really reasonable price. It has a little black label that says it is a hanging glitter bat. It says tea light lantern, light in the shadows, and on the back it says trick or treat. And then it has this various little thing about like keeping away from children, etc. So it does have this large loop for hanging at the top, and a little chain which goes down to this cute little bat. Now this one has purple eyes, but from what the Midnight Crafter was saying, you can get a few different variations in colours. He has lovely little pointy ears, and the main part of this bat is this kind of almost like spring cage design, and then right at the back you can see there is like a little hole that's been left so you can chuck a little tea light holder in there. Now this does seem to be metal, so I wouldn't be too worried about this kind of setting on fire if I did put a regular candle in there, although it may get slightly warm. What I think I will be doing though is putting a little LED candle in there. Funny enough, here is one I found earlier, so as you can see it fits really nicely in there. It sits nice and securely in there. These little LED ones are the same size as regular tea light, so it will fit a proper tea light in there very easily. And then it has these lovely kind of caged like wings. Again, everything is super glittery, and this glitter is definitely shedding, so I am looking forward to putting this up somewhere and then not touching it so that I don't get covered in glitter. But I absolutely love the design, and I feel like this glitter actually fits in quite nicely with it, just because obviously the light's going to be shimmering off of it, and it's going to make it a very kind of shimmery lit up bat. So I am so pleased with this tea light holder. I absolutely love it. The Midnight Crafter did say something about the wings bending, like she saw a few with like bent up wings. So I'd say if you are going to Poundworld, not Poundland, and you see these, just make sure you have a good look through them to find the one which looks the nicest. I'm so pleased with this. It's definitely a lot bigger than I expected it to be, and that is never a bad thing because it will fit very nicely in my lovely little family of bats. So the next thing which the Midnight Crafter added in here is something else bubble wrapped, and I'm sure you guys have seen these everywhere. Now she did actually buy this around the time which I got my haunted house soap dispenser. You can probably gauge how long ago I asked her to get these for me, and again there's these little bat stickers on the bubble wrap, but she picked me up a pumpkin soap dispenser. So again, this is by the same Crosskill make which do the haunted house one, which I showed you the other day, and you can find this in TKMAXX or HomeSense, and this one cost $7.99, which, as I said with the haunted house one, it is slightly more than I'd probably spend on a soap dispenser, but these are so spooky, and how can you not, like, when you see this, how can you not want it? So this is a little pumpkin soap dispenser. It is fully 3D, like a full pumpkin shape with your little soap dispenser at the top. As you can see, he is also very glittery. The thing with these soap dispensers though is that hardly any glitter comes off of them. I've been handling my haunted house one a lot recently, and I've always so surprised as how well like the actual glitter stays on there. So it has some little green leaves going down the side with a little swirl, and it has the cutest little smiley face, very classic, which is my favourite. It has little triangle eyes, triangle nose, and a very happy little face. And then you have the soap dispenser at the top, which does twist round, so you can have it facing whichever way you want. And just like the haunted house one, it is just a screw off one. And I do feel like these sit in there very, very nicely. Like they go in there nice and flush. The thing I did want to mention about these is, although they are kind of silver in colour and they do look like this bit is made of metal, from what I can tell this is actually like a form of plastic. So it's not like the highest quality thing that you've ever seen, but the pump feels nice and sturdy, and I'm going to try this later to make sure that it works. I am so pleased with him. I really hope that next year they bring out some more of these soap dispensers, because although I already have two, which is 2 more than I actually needed, I feel like they are a really nice little thing, and I feel like it's going to be my next kind of favourite thing to collect is spooky soap dispensers. And as I did say, as long as you're putting anything liquid in here, it will work. You could obviously put soap in here, which is what they suggest that it's made for, but you could put hand lotion in here if you wanted to. You could put like shampoo and conditioner in there if you want like easy access rather than a squeezy bottle. So sort of as long as it is liquid, you could make it spooky. So the rest of the things which are in this box are actually like things which the Midnight Crafter has gifted to me. I didn't actually ask her to pick me up any of this stuff, but she did out of the kindness of her heart, and I'm so, so grateful for it. So I did actually watch like one of her Poundworld videos, and she said that she had picked these up for me in there, so I know where these come from. So these are also from Poundworld, and these are frightfully real spine chilling decorations extracted from the dead, which is very spooky. And again, it says trick or treat on the back. Inside it's full of various different little plastic things, so I'm going to open it up and see what wonders are inside this package. As I said, I know that these are from Poundworld, but oh, I just threw a bat on the floor. I don't actually know how much these cost. Now, it seems like this bat has been caught. It's been stapled into the packaging, the poor thing. So I'm going to have to conduct some kind of surgery to free this bat from its terrors. It's cool. I think, okay, he's free. It's fine. He wasn't damaged. He just had a little wing piercing. So the first thing to escape was this little rubber kind of plasticky bat. He is hollow on the bottom, so you could probably like attach him to the wall or something so it looked like he was flying. His wings are very like movable. You could like make him into any sort of shape that you wanted. He is actually really detailed. He has lots of like fur details and things on him, and he is adorable. I feel like you could also like make him into a strange ring. Maybe not. So the next thing which is in here is I'm throwing bats everywhere. The next thing that's in here is this skeleton. He does have a loop at the top, so you could put a ribbon or a piece of string through there. He doesn't move or anything. He is like a solid skeleton. As you can see, it looks like he may be glow in the dark as well. He is very detailed, and I'm sure I can find some little home for this guy to sit and watch the spooky happenings. So the bat which I threw on the floor is this. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's a little bat finger puppet. I love this. This is probably my favourite thing. But he is so cute. Again, he's very detailed with all his fur. He's got little white eyes, and he is so adorable. I wish I could just like glue him to my finger and have a little bat sitting on there forever. But again, he's that kind of squishy material. He does sort of move around, very rubbery, and he's not like the cutest looking bat I've ever seen. He looks a bit more of like a grumpy kind of guard bat, but I still think that he is adorable. So it looks like there are some more little finger puppets in here as well. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. So this one, oh, it's really hard to show you because of my nails. I'll just put it on like the end of my finger. He is like a little pumpkin guy, and like look at his hands. He's so funny. He's got a little smiling mouth and some black eyes, and as you can see, a little hole for putting your nail in, although my nails are a little bit long. There is also this one, which is a bit bigger, so it fits on a little bit nicer, which is a witch. Again, she has very sort of white eyes, and she's got her arms in the air with a little witch's hat. All of these, as I said, are kind of squishy, and they do sort of mold into shape a bit. Oh, this is one of my other favourites. I do really like the fact that they have these kind of big arms to them. I just think it's like a really strange look, but I really like them. And then the last one that's in here is this skeleton, and he's kind of got like a coat on, sort of. He's almost got like a Dracula collar on him, but again, he's very detailed. So here are the clan of various different finger puppets which come in this package. There is also a rubber spider. I have these spiders all over my room, and still every time I see them they creep me out. I always think, oh my god, there's a spider, and I'm like, calm down, it's not a spider. So then in here there is like 1,000,001 of these rings. They are just sort of black and orange plasticky rings, perfect for like giving out to trick-or-treaters or adding into gift bags, etc. So there is a shed ton of those in there. So next up, the Midnight Crafter. She knew I needed these. Well, I don't know if she actually knew, but she's definitely a mind reader if she didn't know. But she bought me some confetti. Although I save all my confetti, especially like when I get jewellery things from Simply Gothic Company. I got a shed ton in my recent Simply Gothic subscription box. I always save it all and put it in a little pot just to keep it safe. But the amount of stuff I've been sending, I have definitely been running out. So she picked me up some confetti, and it is all very exciting. It does say that it is magical table confetti, but I will be using this as like decorative confetti when I'm sending post or wrapping up gifts and things, especially with Christmas coming up, because I do a lot of wrapping at Christmas. So these ones are black and purple spiders. We've got our classic little pumpkins there, some black and silver stars, some black bats, some ghosts, which I think are a really funny shape. I really love this ghost confetti, and also some spider webs. I think I have only seen this spider web confetti once before, and I think it looks really effective because of like the mirrored silver look to it. The Midnight Crafter did also add another gift in here, if I can get it out, because it is like exactly the same shape as the box. She did also give me, look, the cross stitch Halloween collector's special for cross stitch, obviously. So this is a magazine which has a shed ton of stuff to do with cross stitch in here. I shan't show you too much, but there are various different patterns in here, ranging from small patterns with small little cushion designs to some slightly bigger patterns of witches and cats. This is so exciting. I have to say, I haven't really been doing that much cross stitch lately, but I'm definitely like feeling the bug. Like I'm feeling the urge to get a bit more done, and especially as there's lots of like little designs in here to do, I feel like they will be a lot quicker to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my favourite brand of cross stitch, hang on, I'll show you the one I'm going to start very soon, is this Buttons and Beads ones. They're little square packets, and this one is like a crow pumpkin one, and on the back it has various different new designs they have. They have some dancing skeletons, they have some trick-or-treaters, a pumpkin patch. Oh, so exciting. So thank you so much for sending me this. The Midnight Crafter is the person who actually originally inspired me to start cross stitching. So I'm very grateful for that, because I've definitely had a lot of fun cross stitching in the past, and I've just got a bit caught up with everything else. So I would like to get back to doing a bit more cross stitch. It does say that there are 53 designs on here, which is a lot. And it said that this catalogue costs £5.50, which I really don't think, what on earth was that? One of my bat pictures decided to fly off the wall. That was a little bit spooky. Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, there is a lot of patterns in here. Patterns are usually quite expensive, so £5.50 for so many patterns is definitely a great deal. So thank you so much to the Midnight Crafter for sending me that. And then she did also add a few little other extras in here. She added a little glittery 3D spider, a glittery black cat, which I obviously love because it's a black cat. She added this little card Oh, I really like this. It's almost kind of like aged. It has a little black hat on it with a witch's hat, and it says, are you a good witch or a bad witch? I think I'm going to probably stick this on the wall. The Midnight Crafter always sends me the most gorgeous little things like that. And there's also this little butterfly in here that's black and orange, and it kind of almost reminds me of a spiderweb butterfly. So this is my spooky fly, which I will put somewhere safely on the wall. And she's also added some more of these little rings. As I said, these rings are perfect for like shoving in packages as like a little extra gift, or giving out to trick-or-treaters. I love these ones, especially because they are bats. So she sent me 5 of these. Ooh, there's loads of them. So she sent me 5 of these. They are varying in size, so some of them fit better than others. Green one, a purple one, another green one, a black one, and if it would face the right way, a little orange one. So thank you so much for watching, and a massive, massive, massive thank you to the Midnight Crafter for sending me these spooky goodies. I will leave links and information down below as to where I got this, just in case you missed all of the shops which I said. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a spooktacular Halloween. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!